Okay, hey everybody. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create city buildings using the 1-point technique that we have been using in class. So first things first, we got to set up our paper. We have our horizon line. The horizon line separates the sky from the ground. And at the sky, we are at high eye level. At the ground, we are at a low eye level. Right at the horizon line, we are normal eye level. In the middle of the horizon line, we see the vanishing point, and so the only thing we need left before we can get started with the drawing process is writing the 1-point perspective technique at the top of the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in while we do this. And so for 1-point perspective, you guys already know it's either one square or one rectangle that we start with first. Then we add four rays, one vertical, one horizontal, and then we finish up our forms with one more vertical and one more horizontal line. And one more horizontal. So again, the steps are basically the same. The only thing that will change is the square or the rectangle shape that you draw first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom out a bit. Okay, and so then from right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start drawing. So first things first, we're going to draw one rectangle, okay? And since we're drawing buildings and we're going to draw them realistically, the first thing you guys have to know is that the building we're going to draw right here, because as we know, buildings in real life, they start at the ground, that's where the foundation is, and then they are built all the way up towards the sky. So we don't draw our buildings underneath the ground because technically we're looking at them at a normal eye level. So we're going to see them right here. So I'm going to bring my ruler, the edge right to the paper, and then I am going to make a line from the 2 all the way to the 6. So that is going to be a 4-inch line. I'm going to move my paper, and then from here I'm going to just bring my ruler slightly upward. So from the 2, I'm going to bring this all the way to the 4, so just a 2-inch line. And we'll make this building slightly smaller from the second one we will be drawing. Okay, so this will be the first one. So this is 4 inches, and then right here is 2 inches. Okay, so 4 and 2. Now that we have our one rectangle, check, we're going to do our 4 rays. 4 rays connect from the corners all the way to the vanishing point. And so right here, we're going to go ahead, there, there we go, right here, and then right there. Okay, and so then from here we have our 4 rays. Now we need our one vertical line. First vertical line is going to go here, and because this corner and this corner are both on the left, this ray is connected to the left corner, this ray is connected to the left corner, this vertical line is going to connect those 2 rays since they're on the same side. Next is our horizontal line. Horizontal line right here. Going to line it up where that vertical line ends. And then we are connecting this ray with this ray because both of those rays are at the bottom of the square. So that's why they both connect. Okay, and then from here, one more vertical line going upward. Okay, so it's going to connect to this ray and this ray because both of these corners are to the right. So then check. And then one more ray. Here it is. And we're just going to go ahead. Oh, I moved my ruler. No. Okay, we notice that they're not lining up here, so that means one of my lines was crooked at first. I actually think it might be this one. So make sure you're always holding your, and it might actually be this one. It was this one. There it is. So always check your rulers. Even me, I've had so many years using this technique, and it makes sense to me. And still, sometimes these lines, man. Okay, so there it is. Check. Lovely. Now we're gonna go ahead and tackle the one over here. And since we have the technique at the top, let's go ahead and do this one, all right? So one square, we're going to make this square. Let's see. Let's go from the 2 all the way to the 6 again. And then we're gonna go ahead. So this right here, this is 4 inches. And then since this is a square, we're going to make this side 4 inches as well. Okay, so the 7 all the way to the 11. So this is 4 inches as well. I'm going to bring my ruler all the way up here. All the way up there. Then we just have to finish that up. Okay, so this is our 1 square. Check. 4 rays from corners to the vanishing point. So here's 1. There's 2. Here is the 3rd one. And then we just need this last one, the 4th one. From here, check. And we have 1 vertical line. Vertical line, this corner, they're both on the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the vertical line there, connecting those 2 rays. So check. 1 horizontal line, I'm gonna start at the bottom. Horizontal line right here connects this ray that's at the bottom and this ray that's connected to the bottom corner. Okay. The 1V, so 1 vertical. This time make sure we're checking our rulers, making sure it's in the correct spot. So this vertical line and this this ray and then this ray connected with this vertical line. And then 1 horizontal. And then I'm going to put my paper this way so that I can see it a little bit better. So there it is. And so then there. And so now we have 1 rectangular prism, and then this is 1 cube, and then I'm going to go ahead and start erasing the rays that we no longer need, and I'm going to do that off camera. And so now I've erased the rays that we no longer need. And so now we see our 2 geometric forms. However, these are going to be city buildings. So we actually do need to erase a few of the interior lines still. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera again so that you guys can see the final result. And so now this is what your 3D buildings should be looking like using the 1-point perspective formula. All right, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to add doors and window frames into these city buildings.